With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go, set, 18, Gator. Watch the run.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening.
He must have been asleep.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
X3, 218, come. Hey,
from the gun on 3rd down. Lawrence. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Weapon. Hey, wahoo! Mike 12. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike 12. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. This will be caught by Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22. First down, Buffalo. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, do.
From the gun, Lawrence.
Come on, man. That wasn't nowhere even near him, bro.
Picked off at the 23.
Come on, Trevor Lawrence. That was nowhere even near him.
36-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a 2nd season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down now, it's Bell. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
We got well clean off.
Mike 35. Pick it up. Yo, 80.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet 1st down.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Need 10 in the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. This complete to Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Darnold. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Jets. Preston Williams there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. After the interception, here's Darnold. The 20, and the catch made by Hopkins. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell taking it in. And the Jets will extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. On second down, McCaffrey.
God, man.
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
All you got to do is block. We out of there.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Hey, box drop, box drop. Pilot, 64, reach. Let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball right here. Like 12.
They're going to try and throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. After the sack on 1st down, Darnold. And he will find his man on the outside. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now it's Darnold. In the heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Hold that nigga. We out of there.
Across the 40 to the 41.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
15,
Yep. 72, yeah. That's right. Oh my God. You blocked that nigga, we is out of there. Oh Lord, have mercy. He went for the wrong nigga. Oh, you blocked that nigga, we out of there. Oh man.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And Adams has it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Run. He's done right here. Tell him to run. Hey, we got four now.
You think you slick, don't it?
They'll run on first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. To throw on 2nd down, Lawrence. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Check. Check. Hot.
Here's Darnold.
Yes, sir. Pick that off. Let's go, Winston. He was just talking shit about you.
Off at the 39. And it's a terrific
He was just talking shit about you.
Have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Let's go, D. Greystone travel. It's going to be a long day. Mike 12. Mike 12.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, throw the ball.
Back at the 15-yard line. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Hey, orbit.
2nd and 14. And he is into the end zone.
Let's go, Drizzly. Dodge.
14-yard touchdown.
Drizzly with the 96 catch.
Here in the first half. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Ooh,
Yeah, you got
that.
the lead. It's definitely a
Yeah.
thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Darnold now to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Man, that ball was not catchable at all. Look at it. He was out of bounds.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver.
The ball was going out, he couldn't reach it.
Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Oh, within 5 yards.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. A first down throw, Darnold. Being chased out left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Right. Okay.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Darnold. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I hate that. Watch the replay. I got my hands in there. I got my hands in there.
They said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him. Made it very tough for him to get the ball.
I got my hands in there.
Weird.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Darnold to throw again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back around the 28.
Yes, sir.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll get you down
way to hold up
Orlando
defense,
for
man.
Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Again, it's Bell. Looking
Come
for a
on, man.
cutback lane,
This
but
shit,
nothing
dude,
there
man.
as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Fumble.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run on first down. Bell. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Ladies,
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I'm coming after you. You go tight. You got tight.
Here's Bell.
Uh-oh.
And he'll get it down this time to the
man.
17. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a
Damn,
nice solid
come on,
gain.
Edmonds,
The
man.
disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Tight end right. Tight end right. You got 3 down.
They'll go again with Bell. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. And that last run good enough to have him surpass for his career, get this, folks, 12,000 rushing yards.
And how about this? You're in shouting distance now of the top 10 all-time rushers in NFL history. And in short order now, you got Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, Marcus Allen, and Edgerrin James right ahead of you. He can zoom past them with just a few more carries.
It's now 3rd and goal.
This is bullshit.
This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2.
We got to step it up.
Here's Bell.
Oh, sir.
And the lane
Hoes
closes
closed up
quickly
real
for
quick.
Bell, and he did not make it. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And he's into the end zone.
Right there on the
Touchdown,
quarterback
Jets.
spot.
Sam Darnold Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
On the quarterback
and the
spot.
Jets will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
I'm going to start Dean this year. But you had to agree.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Why is this nigga in?
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready? 10 logo. I got you.
Look
at me, Zipper. Smooth.
That's CJ. See the line, you in the slot. You let the slot go up.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Man. Huh?
Off play action. Lawrence. And now here's another
What? Hell no.
He's picked off near his own 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
This shit. That's cheating like hell. He just react that fast? Nah. It don't matter.
On first down, it's Bell.
Then that bullshit ass blocking, man. That don't make that.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. But that looked like an example of what you said.
Bro, because your lineman not better than my lineman. That's why.
Defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else
no, your lineman is not better than my lineman. He ain't out playing. Your lineman ain't better than my lineman.
Their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell.
That's what's supposed to happen every fucking time. Your lineman is not better than mine.
Smothered behind the line.
And they be getting that bullshit.
Direction and leads to second down. On second down.
Every time.
3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front.
Yeah, that's it supposed to happen every time.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted.
I didn't run commit.
Thus far.
I shouldn't have to run commit. That's the problem. I shouldn't have to run commit. That shit right there is supposed to happen every time. You supposed to be no catches, no nothing. That's crazy, man. That is so crazy.
What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He finds Hopkins complete.
I was supposed to have a man in the middle.
16 and a Jet first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Darnold now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. It's Williams on the catch. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Again, Darnold. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. DeAndre Hopkins.
You get the luckiest shit ever, bro. You like the luckiest man player ever.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn.
It is, Lord. It is, Lord. You like the luckiest man player ever. I swear. I swear to God. Oh, man.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
that shit is, bro.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
And attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run on 1st down. Bell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
This is Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Here's Darnold. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll set up a throw. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
High 7. To you. I'm coming on to you. Mike 12. Mike 12. Blue Dan. Check Mike 12. Mike 12. Mike 12. All day, every day. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Read it. 12 the Mike. Big grip.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On first down, it's Bell. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love
but I can't pick that. But Tre'Davious White can't pick that. That's bullshit as fuck. This nigga right in front of him. But Tre'Davious White ain't got no man coverage, though. But he right there in front of him. He jumped through my man now. Boy, I swear.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. Now the pressure.
Yeah, but that can't happen. Well, I swear, this nigga lucky as hell. Every time he drop back, he's going to get sacked.
It's good for them to get that first game under their belts.
Time.
For you and I, that first Thursday night game also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason.